video, I'm going to be showcasing the Byakugan or the Jokai Genkai. It's been a while since I posted a video, so I guess welcome back to me. Yeah, kind of rusty, not really though. But YouTube is actually telling me that 2% or 3% of you guys aren't subscribed. So if you wouldn't mind subscribing, that would be really helpful. But other than that, we should probably just get right into the video. Okay, so the Byakugan has a C-Spec mode and 3, I guess you could call, moves. So the first move of the Byakugan is Jokai or Byakugan Air Blast. It requires 15k chi and has a cooldown of 25 seconds. And it looks pretty much like this. Pretty cool. You can control the Air Blast. It does have around a 22-second cooldown, but it requires no hand signs, so I'd say that's pretty OP. The second move is Jokai or Byakugan Rotation. It requires 21k chi and has a cooldown of 25 seconds. Again, this move doesn't require hand signs. You just pop this and you basically deflect any move, or I guess like kunai or basically anything. So also pretty OP. No hand signs, but it does have around a 20-25 second cooldown, so you want to be mindful when using this. The final move of the Byakugan, or the Jokai, is Jokai 128 Palms. It has a 26k roundabout chi, I guess, requirement, and has a cooldown of 25 seconds. And to use the move, it pretty much looks like this. You do 128 palms, and you can move around in the 128 palm zone. It deals quite high damage, I think around 20 to 30k, and it's quite good. Now finally, the Byakugan mode, or the C-Spec for the Byakugan. I just unequipped it, great. Here it is. So if you hold down C, let me charge up my chakra. And just like that, you can't really see it because I have like a weird clothes on right now, but this is what it looks like. Pretty nice, right there. And then obviously it comes with some special moves that I will go on at the end of the video, so stick around for that. And there are 2 other stages, probably the coolest thing about the Byakugan, so stick around for that. Okay, so the first move of the Byakugan is the Jokai or Byakugan Air Palm or Air Blast. You just pop it like this, and boom, as you can see, you can do damage to pretty much infinite amounts of opponents. And for me, it deals around 4k damage and hits around 4 times, I believe. So it's pretty good. Again, though, it does have a little over 20-second cooldown. That hurt my ears. Jeez. It has a 20-second cooldown, but I think it's definitely worth it. If you're in kind of like a last stand situation, this is really good for pushing your enemies back, just like that, and then, you can get away. But yeah, it's pretty good. Okay, now let's try it with a mode equipped. So because this is probably going to represent the damage you do as a max level 1k. I have around those stats with the mode. You can pause the video if you really want to see them that bad. But here's the damage. Around 8k, so it hits 4 times. That's around 32k damage, which is a lot of damage actually for a move as like a first move. Yeah, it's actually a really good move. It's really good for pushing your enemies back, so I'd recommend using it. So the next and the most probably OP move of the Byakugan is the rotation move. So as you pop it like that, as you can see, it blocks literally everything. And also, if your enemy is within the rotation, it'll deal like 500 damage every second or something. So not amazing damage, but it's really a defensive move. So if I just let it cool down for a minute, you can actually just pop it anywhere, and okay, that would have been a great time to do it. And it blocks pretty much anything that's thrown at you or is done at you. Okay, here it is one last time. Let's just wait for him to do a move on me that is actually ranged. I've tried this like 6 trillion times, so hopefully this time it actually works. And boom! As you can see, it actually worked that time. Basically, it blocks anything, so Lightning Style is a really good example of that. He's throwing the Lightning Senbon and it completely blocks them. And if you're close enough, it'll deal the second per second damage, as well as a final knockback damage of around 10k, maybe more depending on your level. But yeah, it's actually a pretty OP move. So here, let's just try and get the damages if I move right close to him. That's actually a decent amount of damage for a defensive move. But yeah, that's pretty much the rotation move. Okay, so the final move of Byakugan, which is 128 palms, Byakugan style 128 palms, looks pretty much like, wait, hold on, I need to wait for, okay, looks pretty much like this. As you can see, 1k damage per hit, and you do around 20 hits. Let me go get a new mission, and I'll show you it on some fresh NPCs, so just give me a minute. Okay, so I'm gonna group these guys together real quick because I actually want to see how many targets I can hit at once. I know it's at least 2, but I'm not quite sure what the limit is. Now, obviously, in combat, it's not gonna be like this, not all grouped together. But we can definitely try it. So here it is. Boom, and then I deal damage to 2 of them, I believe. And as you can see, I knock all of them back. But yeah, that's around. Jeez, chill. I say that's around probably 20k to 10k damage in total. Now with the mode equipped and those stab bonuses, and obviously I'm only level 700 roughly, it's gonna be way better than it just was. So here, let's try this. Equipment mode, and I go back down, and let's see how much damage I can actually do. So ready? Yeah, so around 2k damage with the mode equipped. I think there is a damage limit. I don't know though. Maybe there isn't. Maybe it's just me being low level. But I do believe there is a slight damage limit to prevent you from basically one-tapping enemies with this. Now it's not great if your target's just kind of running away from you. But if they're like a taijutsu user, this would be really great. You just go like that, and you can hit them all you want. But yeah, that's definitely around 20k damage to 10, 15k damage. Yeah, it's a really good move, actually. I probably wouldn't use it in combat. I'd probably use Chibaku Tensei over it, but it still is great for grinding. You deal a really decent amount of damage. Okay, chill. Against NPCs. So, let's let it reload here, and boom. Ooh, and actually, I'm hitting 2 of them. Yeah, 3 of them, basically. Yeah, pretty good move. And then, finish them off with air palm. Now, on to the part I know a lot of you probably have been waiting for, the actual mode. So boom, just like that, I got the Byakugan eyes on. They look really nice, and that was very loud, so chill out down there. Yeah, look really nice, and there's 3 stages. I'll be showing the first stage first. So right off the bat, you can see you have a different combat. Look at that, it looks really nice. You have a kind of, you have a, I don't know, I forget the name of this, but here it is on combat. Okay, so here it is in combat. Sorry, I just had to unequip my acrobat style. But yeah, you do a ton of damage. I did around 10k damage in that just one combo. And boom, just like that, he's wiped off the face of the planet. Very, very, very OP first stage. Look at this, 83k, 60, basically 20k damage in just a series of one combo. So here it is. Okay, here it is again. Just look at that. That is busted. Look at that. This is the first stage, and I'm dealing 20k damage, and I'm not even max level. Imagine what you can do with this when you're right up on someone. And I also do believe that when you hit them, it drains their chakra, but I'm not quite sure. I'll go test that in a minute. Okay, so we've done the first mode, and looks just like this. Pretty nice, but we can do better. We can do better. So the second mode, and this is how you equip it. Ready? You hold down C, so charge your chakra up, and then hit 2, and boom, just like that, you'll have the second mode of Byakugan. I don't know why my arm decals just got completely yeeted, but life's a mystery. But here it is. So you don't have the same combat stance, but as you can see, look at this. You got the tigers on your hands. Now, it does actually drain mode kind of quick, 30 mode points per second, I believe. So I guess we should just get right into this. He's at 92k health, and boom, 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 boom. And now he's at 65k, so 63k. So pretty much the same damage, around 20k per hit. I'm editing this now, and I realized that did 30k damage, so. This is why I do YouTube and not math. Thank you very much. Although it does have a different right mouse button or block and then C spec. So here it is. As you can see, you do the palms. And if I didn't say, the first C spec is just the Byakugan, so you can actually do 2 palms at once, which is definitely broken. They gotta put a cooldown on both of those. I didn't even realize this was a thing. Basically, you can like, okay, so you can pop the first palms. Oh, and you do them faster too. Jesus, bro, I destroyed that guy. That guy had like 40k health left. I completely obliterated him. Wow. But okay, let's test the right mouse button and C spec on this guy. So let me just let my my final move get a regen, I guess. Okay, so you hit him with the first move like that. 40k damage, and then you hit him with the second move. It doesn't last for as long, but I just two-shot him basically. Can we just appreciate how insanely overpowered that is? I mean, a lot of people are hating on the Byakugan these days, but let's just appreciate the actual insane amount of damage that does. PvP, that's gonna be broken. It's definitely broken, but you know, maybe they'll fix it, maybe they won't. I don't really mind, but that is just busted. Okay, so the final move or mode of Byakugan, you're in for a treat. It is really nice. Now, if I didn't go over this before, but if you equip the first, mode, I guess, got the eyes, right mouse button, or you block and then hit C. It does the Byakugan, and you can like see where everyone is. It's really cool. Actually, I really like it. It helps if you're trying to track someone down, because you can like pretty much see everyone, depending on how far your render distance is, and we don't talk about it, okay? Anyway, so you equip the third mode by holding down C and then pressing 3, or on mobile hitting the max mode button, I think. But here it is, same combat stance as second mode, but you know, the lines are pink this time. So you run faster too, you run pretty fast, and you have pretty high stat boost, so 2800 Chi, 2400 Ninjutsu, 2700 Taijutsu, and 2450 HP points bonus. So as you can see right here, decent bonuses, but not amazing. I wouldn't say they're the best in the world. I'm gonna be honest with you. But on the other hand, the right mouse button and C spec on this is pretty OP. So it's an AoE, and these guys are at 92k health. So if I hold down right mouse button and then or block, and then I hit C, I jump up and then you land, dealing almost 40k damage, I think. So yeah, this guy's on, for some reason it double hit him and didn't hit that guy once, but that dealt him around 80k damage. And can we appreciate the cooldown is like 10 seconds? So if I get this guy to come over here, boom, just like that, that is 40k damage right off the bat. And I probably can one-shot him with PvP. Okay, two-shot, fine. Nope. Okay, just air palm him, and yeah. Completely finished with a Byakugan. Like, that is just broken, dude. That's OP. So the final move is this again. You jump up, and then when you hit the ground, you do a massive, like, Hulk smash, basically. It's kind of weird, but, you know, it works, and it's really nice. I have to give it to them. They've really outdone themselves with this. I just want to see how fast I can go real quick, because I am running, like, pretty fast. Oh yeah, that's really fast. I think that's faster than Sharingan and mode. But geez, if you want to run really fast, this is the way to do it. You run with Byakugan and your Jin Chakra Cloak, and you run insanely fast. Although it does use up a lot of mode. But yeah, that's the final mode or stage of Byakugan C spec. Yeah. Again, here's the final move. I guess on a training log if you want. Maybe I can hit both of these. Let's see. Okay, I can hit one. It's fine. But yeah, that is Byakugan pretty much in a nutshell. It's a really good one. Really good Genkai. It's pretty underrated, to be honest. A lot of people are hating on it. They're like, Byakugan's trash. Byakugan's terrible. But to be honest, after reviewing it, I think it's actually decent. It is a 1 in 100 though, so, you know, if you spin it, keep it. It's pretty good. But yeah. That's pretty much all I have to say in this video. This is like a 40-minute recording, so I'm going to have to edit down like a ton. But hope you enjoyed. If you did, make sure to hit the like button, subscribe, all the regular stuff. But most importantly, join the Discord group and join the Roblox group. I did, however, get rid of those the two 10K shirts. 10K, oh my. The 1K shirts, okay, we're not at 10K. Not yet, at least. I'm just kidding. 3K's next, 3K's next. But the 1K shirts are gone. Yeah, I don't know, maybe I'll put them up for like 1 million Robux or something. That'd be funny if someone bought that. I probably won't, though. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed. If you did, do that stuff, and I'll see you in the next video. So, bye, I guess. Bye.